Dragons are coming.
No, we were not saying that.
I think
More
that's.
dragons. Can't argue
I
with
think
that.
that's how the
We were,
conversation
yeah.
went. I think that's how the conversation went.
We are live.
Oh,
Hope
shit.
everybody's doing well. Welcome, friends. Is everybody all right? What just happened? Somebody attacked?
Sorry, I'm decomposing as we speak, but I'll be okay.
Oh, no.
Yes.
This is the Heroes era. We're here. Some of us are barely hanging on. Bodhi?
I'm deathly ill. I'm Reynold the Red, like my nose. Yeah, I'm the cleric of the group, and I try to keep these guys alive. Barely.
Oh my gosh.
Reynold,
really?
the red nose cleric.
This is the more polished open we were talking about.
Oh, yes.
Nailed
yes.
it. That was it.
Go ballers.
Tonight we're playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, and with me as P. Crawl is Chris.
I was chewing. Okay, hi.
Very polished.
Nailing it.
This is
I am
good.
Chris.
This is good so
I'm
far.
playing P-Crawl, the dimension hopping ranger of the gang, who is big tall green guy with cool dreads and a cool sword.
And
Scimitar,
Davis.
technically.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just misjudging your cadence so poorly.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not
all,
you.
Chris.
My cadence is terrible. I'm done. That's it.
Oh, and Davis is Bezlock.
Guys, the polish tonight is just.
I know.
Let me
charts.
show you
Bringing
guys. Let me show you some polish. This is what the polish is supposed to look like. All right, perfect example. Okay, all right. Reintroduce me.
Come on.
We're live. You don't get to take two.
Reintroduce me.
Reintroduce
Let's go.
them, Ben.
Davis
I can
is
polish it with a
Bezlock.
second take.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you ever heard of B-Reel?
Wow.
You guys are killing me.
Okay. This is Davis as Bezlock.
Science so advanced, it seems like magic.
Okay.
Polish, baby. That was polish. There you go.
And Joel is Mordecai. Oh,
Now that's polish right there.
Joel's
Yeah,
image froze on a super sour
Oh, I
face.
thought he was mean.
Not
what
super sour, just like a little.
That's what the mask.
I thought he was
mask of
mean
the
mugging.
He's just in character.
Oh my goodness!
I thought he was just mean
What
mugging
a,
us. Dude,
what
like, I
a
looked,
great...
I was like,
Can we get a round of applause for this intro? Amazing.
And as we said a moment ago, Bodhi is Reynold the Red.
Hi. The war cleric that casts spells from afar.
At first, I thought that noise was laughter. At
No.
our
Is that a
intros. But
dog?
what is that? Is that somebody's dog?
It's a
I
dog.
think it might have been my dog.
Right on. Don't be afraid to hold your dogs up.
Oh,
So
I can't pick them up. They won't let me.
okay, Joel, welcome back. We got you. We've got Joel as Mordecai. Let's hit this. Oh, but no
Sorry, I had
audio.
to
No audio.
teleport.
I'm sorry, we've got you now.
Sorry, I had to teleport for a bit.
That's all right, we've got you. So,
Back. I like that one.
Good intro.
I like it.
I don't even know if I hit the
I
tag.
think that's
but
everybody.
Tonight we're telling a story. We do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes era.
And if it's anything like that intro, it's gonna be.
What's your puppy's name, Chris?
Huh? Oh, it's Chewy.
Chewy.
Oh,
Beautiful.
And he's like 7 years old now.
Oh, really?
This is all he gets. Yeah, he's
I
a
see.
toy poodle.
First thing my mind went to was just like Chewy granola bars from Quakers.
Well, we named him Chewy because when we got him as a puppy, but when he was a puppy, he was a really like a sort of a chocolate brown color.
Brown color, yep.
And he looked exactly like Chewbacca, like in his face. So his actual name is Chewbacca, and we call him Chewy. But then his hair just lightened up as he got older. But he also started chewing on everything, so like the name still worked.
It worked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we left off last game, you all had traveled to the Temple of the Light in Omnis in search of the crown of the Dragon Watcher. Reynold hopes to regain this artifact so that he can help Shograflees reascend to her place as the Light of the Realm. Let's see. When we left off, you had just gone to the Temple of the Light, and you were attacked outright by a black dragon and a small group of orcs and a demonic orc of some kind, some abomination. And Bezlok immediately went to trying to take the scales of this dragon, and actually won another very woman of very diminutive stature, a gnome, approaches as you're just hurriedly going about your task, Bezlok, taking the black scales of this dragon. And she actually says, "Yes, the scales you've earned, but also we must take apart the legs and arms, or its soul will repossess the body. That would be our first task."
Oh, I didn't know about this. Okay.
And she's kind of over here with Bezlok as Bezlok is going about this task. And and Reynold, you had begun to tend to the injured and the others at hand. But so for just a moment, this woman kind of approaches Bezlok as he's doing this, and we'll get to the group like just hurriedly after that.
So the lady wants to take its arms and legs.
Yes, we take the arms and legs.
Save me the claws and you can do it.
Right, it is yours by right. You do. Bezlok, is that you?
Oi,
It's me, Joe. Do you remember me? I hardly recognize you.
well, I'm encased in armor, so
Just my face sticking out.
Yes. Oh, wow. We never heard what happened to you after they made you leave. It's so good to see you. What a chance.
what brings you here?
Well, it is something of a tale, but after you left our village, it was cursed. All of our creations were breaking beyond our repair, and a wizard from the council came to help us with our situation, she had said. And she called herself a duchess. I think she meant of our lands. I thought that our people were leaving, but this duchess, she is taking them away. She is bringing them to the council. And after I warned them, here, give me a hand with this arm, please.
Take out my light sword.
Oh, that'll be much quicker. And she just kind of sheathes her curved blade. After I warned our people, the Duchess said it was necessary for our people to help the council. They found a powerful ancient machine. It was broken. They needed our skill to repair it. I left, but most of our people were entranced, taken, and they've abandoned our home. Or do you still call it your home?
Oh, no, I was banished. can't go back until I make things right. I have one big question. One big question for you.
Yes.
So you're randomly here, and you're the one in charge of the dragon delegging. Well, how did you get this job?
I'm not in charge. I'd say perhaps you're in charge of it. It's not a task that comes about on a frequent basis, but everything I've killed so far, I've learned. If you simply leave, and I'm sorry it sounds so horrific, but if you leave their bodies, then their souls will repossess them and they will rise the dead. There are many of them on the streets of Omnis now. The dead, they're walking the streets. Yes. I know you're new to town. Just outside this temple, and so we've taken refuge here. They cannot enter.
I didn't see him on the way in.
No. Well, didn't you come from the library?
Shit, I don't remember. Which way did we come in here?
You
I
did
totally forget.
You did teleport in through like a secret chamber behind the
That's
library.
Right. So I couldn't have walked in. Okay. Yep. All right.
I know you're new here, so.
Yeah, we just blinked in not too long ago. So undead in the streets?
And I start hollering at Bodhi.
Bodhi! Or Reynolds!
Who's that?
Is an old friend from my apparently desecrated village. There's apparently a ton of undead outside. That's why everybody was in here.
Oh, I thought they were being like rioted into their safe haven. I didn't know it was like undead.
All right, you go cleanse the evil. I'll deleg the dragon.
Don't know why you're doing that, but sure.
Oh, don't go out there alone. And she kind of rushes up to you.
Why not? I think I'll be okay.
Did you not hear there's undead roaming the street? You choose to go alone. That's a death wish.
People didn't deleg these creatures outside, and so they rose. You have to deleg them. It's
and not only that, their spirits haunt the streets. And
weird.
No, it's all right though. He's got a god with him.
We're treating them like crustaceans. We just gotta like take them apart.
Yeah. Arms and legs. You got pop them off. She said. That's why I'm like cutting into a dragon while he's talking. Like that's what I'm doing. It looks so fun.
You know, this is a little weird for a cleric of Bahamut to witness, but I'm gonna give it the okay for now. We'll revisit this later.
Reynold, as you kind of join this conversation, a tall man approaches with a shield on his back. He has a chain shirt. You had just revived this man with your magic, right? Oh, we did something off stream also.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah,
So we should revisit that a moment and have that occur.
Wait, did you get the divine inspiration to hit? No. What?
So
that's crazy.
Reynold,
Hold on.
I suppose we probably should have started with this. My mistake. But so you had reached out to Bahamut, and you had a request.
Yeah, I if we can retcon a little bit that guy has not been alive yet, I'll go over to Bezlek. I was like, Bezlek, hold on. Let me talk to Bahamut, see if I can do anything here. And I get down and I pray using divine intervention, saying, hey, you got a bunch of followers here, potential followers here in this church, and I was hoping if you could bring their souls back, it would be of great help and probably help your following. Thank you. This is weird. I haven't done this before.
And you made the roll after the game last session, and you seemingly beat the number that you needed to beat with your D100 roll.
Barely.
And as you reach out to Bahamut, you would usually at least feel his energy responding in kind. But as you make this, desperate prayer, there is no answer. There is no entity left to answer this prayer for you. But instead, you feel this power or energy come from your own essence and fill the temple of the light. And what you intended with your prayer or your request is fulfilled, but it's done so through your own energies, Reynold.
Oh no. Oh no. I look around. Are people starting to like wake back up from being dead?
Yes, they begin to cough, turn over, still badly wounded, but some of them, seem to have been completely destroyed by acid that were right in the brunt of the first spray, but others that were taken out have come back now.
Oh. Thank you, Bahamut. And he's thinking inwards like, oh no, is this on me now? Do I have to do all this holy stuff? I hope this isn't my responsibility. I need a higher up. I need someone to tell me what to do, not myself. You get all of that.
So, and Bezlok witnessed this.
Yeah, I kneel down, I say a holy prayer to Bahamut, and people start rising, and you see Reynold really confused.
Okay.
Oh, Reynold, it worked. You got them all back up again.
Yeah, yes.
Yo.
Thanks to Bahamut and Shograflees.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Seems your god is good for something after all.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
I might be starting to turn a new leaf on this.
Oh, you want to follow Bahamut? How about we wait a little bit before we start on that? Just give it a few.
I don't know. This might be enough of a miracle to make me change my mind on him.
Yep, miracle. That's right.
You get a psychic message as a feeling of, again, I can't use like actual words, but you get basically a feeling of, hey, you good? And and a willingness to support you if you need it is like what you feel.
You feel a great. Am I able to respond to these?
No, I don't think. Well, I don't think you can respond back to this one.
I just look at you, and you just see a lot of uneasiness in my face, as I just kind of look and you go.
Maybe things are finally turning around for us now that we have a god on our side.
Yeah.
Yep. God on
Two
our
of them.
side.
You got the bird too, yeah.
Yeah, that's two gods.
And you hear me from over like starting to chop into the dragon.
Gods didn't just help us kill this dragon.
And then I start carving it up.
Oh yeah. I'll pull out my scimitar and go start helping.
You are all technically correct.
I just got a bag of holding. I'm gonna fill it up.
And now, Reynold, as you start to tend to the weak and wounded here, and the others here tend to the dragon, you hear a voice call in through the entrance. Mordecai, I would have you also with Reynold as you kind of banter with him.
I think I'd be helping him try to bandage people. I'm probably not very good at it, but I'm trying.
The bedside manner is a little uneasy.
It's like a little too
You'll
tight.
be fine.
Like trying to squeeze things.
I swear I'm not a demon. I swear I'm not a demon.
Look, I can vouch for him. Okay, he's fine.
Like, am I covered in your blood? Maybe, but I'm trying.
You all hear a voice call in. All done then. From the entrance of the temple. Did you forget the signal? Is it all clean? I can't stand the sight of blood. And then you see a gnome, and step into the doorway that has been burst open by the black dragon moments ago, and you recognize this gnome, the judge from the trial, as well as the gnome who prevented Brahms from escaping during your rescue. And he then said, "Oh dear," and turns tail to run immediately.
Cast
Everybody, please roll initiative.
And he's trying to run away.
Yes, and so he's just, has been very loud and boisterous as he's walked in here, and Reynold, Mordecai would recognize him. Hopefully they can, clue in the others too as to who this is quickly in some fashion on their turn.
Get him, he's bad.
I'm harvesting a dragon.
That's fair play too.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Devil's Own Luck on this.
He's a part of the government.
Oh my god. I think 32 initiative. It's as good as you're ever going to need.
How thematically perfect is it that Reynold and Mordecai rolled nat 20s on that, though?
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Mordecai, you can act first.
Oh man, I'm gonna use Everett's Black Tentacles.
Giggity.
This is the spell that I picked up from the spell book previously.
Yes.
And essentially he has to roll a strength saving throw. Or be restrained.
And black tentacles erupt from the ground, essentially, trying to grasp him.
Correct.
Okay, this is +4. 24.
Oh, that's gonna save. So it's gonna be a 20-foot square on the ground around him.
Okay.
Let me post the spell so you can see it.
Very good. Thank you. And will that be all from Mordecai?
So that was my action. I'm going to use my movement to close the distance with him.
Okay.
As much as I can. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. And the group of you are kind of towards the back of the temple, so you can, close about half the distance to where he would be, as there's kind of a large entry hallway with 2 more large dragon statues and 6 pillars leading towards the exit. Next is Reynold.
Is that map shared, or?
This will probably resolve quickly.
Oh, okay.
So I think we'll just kind of try to imagine him heading towards the exit of this temple, the front of it.
Okay, I'm gonna close distance with 25 feet of movement. Is he within 60?
You'll need to move first to get closer.
Yeah, my movement doesn't get me there then. At least within or having line of sight. Damn. Okay, let's see how far this goes.
Yeah, I mean, 60 feet basically clears like half the distance, but it would just kind of more as a loose form of movement. Moving will get you basically, to close half the distance.
Okay. Nope, nothing there. I'm looking at all my spells and I got nothing for this. I guess I'll just book it and just double move and start sprinting towards him and yelling out to everybody else, "Get him!
Okay.
Get him! He's corrupting the government!"
And one that
rushing.
One that you've revived, who's just wearing a chain shirt, as I described earlier, leaps up, a shield on his back that he quickly unlashes, and follows you. And P. Crawl, you're up.
Okay. How far away did you say he is from us?
About 120 feet.
120. Okay. Okay. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to make a rush for him. I will use my action to dash. I've got 45 feet of movement total, so that gives me 90. And then I will bonus action cast Misty Step to give me the other 30 feet to give me the full 120. So I'm just gonna bamf right in front of him with my scimitar drawn. And just like holding it down towards him and just like, wait, my friend wants to talk to you now. Where you going?
Okay. And he's at the threshold of the temple here, having just walked into sight as he was shouting, and you all, heard him, recognized him down this long hall at the very entrance. Next is Bezlock. So we put him at 120 feet away from you.
Do I know this gnome?
I don't know that you would.
Okay. And P-Crawl's already in front of him, like stopping him.
He crawls right in his face. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna keep harvesting the dragon. I'm not gonna get caught up in this drama. Because I have no idea what I can do with dragon hide, dragon scales. This is a whole dragon's worth. So
I just imagine Bezlock sitting there like hacking away, and then he hears all the commotion. And he's like,
I just look up.
eh.
Instead, I just send Boo Boo, and Boo Boo starts galloping down the way.
Okay. P. Crawl, as you rush forward, this gnome just kind of rears back. Well, wait, friend. We can work this out. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
DM?
I have advantage on those. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
Yes, Joel.
One thing. Well, two things. Chris, you entered into the area of my spell.
You teleported in.
It's anytime you enter the area. Because
Okay.
the tentacles take up the entire space. And then at the start of his turn, he has to make another save because he's still within that area.
Okay, what save do I need to make for yours?
Okay.
It's going to be a dexterity.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that first.
So the gnome would have to make a dex save again at the start of his turn.
Double save.
What's your saving? What's your DC?
Right now it's 19.
Okay. So I failed the first time. Do I break it with the second save, or how does that? Or I guess I just take the.
Sorry, you only make one save. The gnome has to make another save now because it's the start of his turn.
Okay.
Oh, it's the okay. I gotcha.
So anytime you enter it or at the start of your turn, if you start there.
Okay. 18 for the gnome.
That's going to be a fail, so he's going to be restrained.
18 doesn't beat your DC?
No, my DC is 19 currently.
Oh my goodness.
He's a strong man.
Okay.
It's a +2 from my magic items.
Okay. And P. Crawl, did you make for me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought I had something for
Yeah.
being restrained, but I don't. Apparently, I do have advantage on wisdom saves. So it's gonna be a 25.
Okay.
So whatever he tries to do, I'm like, I'm not the one running, mate. That's the problem.
Make a perception check, will you, P. Crawl?
Oh, with gusto. I'm good at that. 23.
Ooh. And suddenly the gnome vanishes, but there's a wisp of mist that levitates, moving into the air. You think that it might be nest sticks. You can take an attack of opportunity if you're able to, given your current condition.
I'm able to attack and everything. All right. Yeah,
You just can't move. Yeah.
Yeah, you
can't
should
move.
be good too. Yeah, unless I'm
Okay.
forgetting something.
Yeah, then I will take that attack. I want to try to do non-lethal damage though, so I want to just take like the butt of my scimitar and just like try to knock him out of the air with it. I'm not trying to because I don't know fully what's going on with this guy yet. I just know that they don't want him to leave.
Okay.
So a 21 to hit.
That will hit, and you try to smack this gnome out of the sky. Okay. And the mist continues to rise. You hear like a little bit of a grunt as your scimitar somewhat finds purchase, but also just whips through this wisp of steam or whatnot. And it will kind of disappear over the roof of the Temple of the Light. And any immediate efforts to locate this creature will be kind of fruitless. Do you venture into the night as it seems that he has disappeared?
No, I'm just gonna. Your friend evaporated.
Yeah. I hate him.
Is there still a lady gnome helping me chop legs off while all this is happening?
Yeah, Joe, your friend Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Okay.
Bezlock.
Yeah.
Jeez. We'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds.
No worries.
I'm gonna drop that spell if the gnome's no longer there.
So people can stop being rooted.
Yeah, he's getting mauled by tentacles.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Okay. Thank you.
that sucks.
And even as you dismiss the tentacles, still they linger.
Hey, get out of here. Shoo. You can hang out if you're not going to hurt people, but I don't want you here if you're going to be angry.
These are tentacles, black
I know.
tentacles.
I'm talking to a. Get out,
And they just
Mordecai. Make him leave.
respond by whipping at you.
can I try to exert my will on them in some way?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Get out of here.
They don't listen. They're bad children.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
Arcana. Here we are. Sorry.
What did you get? I don't have it open.
22?
Oh, thank you. The tentacles decay into ash and fall away, and you're able to overcome whatever magic was sustaining them.
All right. Well, that's a little troubling.
I mean, they listen the second time usually.
Yeah. You gotta give a good old kick in the rear.
So, you guys look over at Bezlock, and he's really excited, and he casts Booming Blade on his Sunblade, and is like, "I'm gonna try to get this haunch off in one swing."
He's really trying there.
And he goes for it. Oh yeah, let's go. Roll that. Yeah, that's 14 thunder.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's 31 damage.
All right, nice.
Did I chop its legs off?
I'd say so.
Oh yeah, one laser sword swipe. I mean, Sunblade swipe.
Who wants a drumstick, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Before we go any further, I gotta know why.
My friend Joe from where I'm from apparently desecrated village. Apparently, you have to chop the legs off of the creatures you kill here, or they will come back as undead.
And let's take the head while we're at it.
So you desecrate the body so it doesn't become a desecrated body.
Yikes!
No, if it
We can
has
burn
no
it.
legs,
Also, we could burn it.
Got
It's
it.
so huge, though. I don't know how burning it. We have to make quick work of this task. I'm sorry. I know it's gruesome.
Well, I mean, it's not a metallic dragon, which is like nice to people. It's one of the chromatic ones, so it's not, the worst thing we can do.
Wait, isn't your god the dragon god?
Yeah, see, the strange circumstance here is even worse than me hanging out with like a devil demon guy like you, Mordecai. This is a lot more personal.
Hello, Joe. I'm Peakroll.
B-Crawl, nice to meet you.
Oh man.
She just kind of looks up. Her arms are stained in black ichor from tending to this dragon.
I'm chopping off I'm chopping off the claws and putting them in my bag of holding right now.
Whoever's close to Reynold just hears and mutters like, "I'm kind of glad I don't have a looking at me right now." Really yikes! Yeah, really yikes time
Gosh,
right
this
now.
took a really gruesome turn. I'm
I
sorry.
need to get the dragon heart and at least 2,000 scales. So we're gonna be here a minute, guys.
All right.
I mean,
And
the
figure that had rushed to the entrance with Reynold and P. Crawl stands, kind of clears his throat. Hi, I owe you our thanks. My name is Perth, and I've been tasked to watch this place. Obviously, I wouldn't have been able to handle my duty without you, so I'm grateful and in debt to you.
You know what you can do to repay us?
What is that? Bezlock?
Yeah, I throw him. I throw him an extra sword. I'm like, get to hacking.
okay.
Right,
This
right.
is
Well,
the
we
one
can talk
you
while
get.
we work then.
This is the one you get. All right, I guess do whatever.
Master Reynold, is this not what we should... Forgive me, I overheard your name. You're Bahamut's chosen, Reynold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this objectable? I mean, if you object, perhaps we should not, but if we do not do anything, it will rise again undead, and will that not be far worse?
No, the stopping it from being undead, that's fine. You do that to whatever you want. That's okay.
Yes.
Like, doing more than that, though, is kind of a gray area.
Well, but you yourself wear the scales of a dragon.
Right, and I was going to point that out. Like, this is a little weird, because there's a lot of...
Basically, it's okay if he.
While
does it.
he's
It's not
explaining
okay
that,
if
Bezlock's hiking up the neck towards where the head is with his sword ready to go.
Well, I am overjoyed that you all have come, but I also must ask, why have you come?
Oh,
Yeah.
this wasn't it.
Yeah, not to fight your dragon problem.
Okay,
We're
well,
undead.
then
Okay.
what?
Okay. Sorry, you said your name, but I was in such distress I didn't catch it.
Perth. You could call
Perth.
me Perth, yes.
Okay, Perth. Perth, have you been in like an order or like an organization and had someone to answer to at
I
all?
answer to Selma, the Light Sentinel. She is the usual keeper of this temple.
Okay. And what would you do if she, right?
Yes.
If she went missing?
She did go missing.
Oh. What are you trying to do then? I guess is the better question.
I have been ordered to stay here and wait for her return, but we expected her to return only hours after she left, and it has been several days.
Cool.
She took a small company on a rescue mission.
Right. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, is a rescue mission of sorts. See, I
Oh.
have a whole prophecy about dragons fighting the people and
I've
all
heard
that,
of
but
you, Reynold. I know.
yeah. Anyway,
I know
I'm
the story. I know that you carry the light.
yes. The current
claim
mission
to.
is to restore the light, and I need 3 pieces of a split up set of I guess Kingsley apparel is the best descriptor I can put on it. That will imbue me, I assume me, divine powers to put the light back in the sky. And I need the
I
crown.
see. Okay.
I need a robe and I need a scepter.
And you've come here for those things.
I've come here for one of them. As I understand it, the crown is somewhere here, and the other locations we do not know of yet.
It would
currently
be in the Hoard of the Golden Dragon, no doubt.
Right. Oh, I've also been tasked with bringing that back to a bunch of dragon folk that I know. Or else they'll go.
I know that Selma was speaking with Periastocles about
you know
moving
him.
the Horde.
Oh, easy. I won't have to fight anybody for it then. Great. Yeah. So we need to get to the Golden
Oh,
Horde.
you don't have to fight me. I'll help you.
Thank you. The last person that tried to help me that was kind of like light oriented kind of died immediately in a ice devil's lair.
Well, maybe I'll stand back, but the riches of Shogrefleas are below, and as Bahamut's chosen, you certainly have right to them. May I ask, my lord, for a favor, though, please?
Sure, yeah.
I have been tasked to stay here. I would do this duty myself, but as you know, you told me yourself, Selma is missing. And she has taken a small company to rescue Vigilant Brigade Chief Lenry from the firehouse. There's a group of people that have taken residence there. And like I said, I would rescue them myself. But I have been tasked to stand guard here at this temple. Would you not at least investigate and see if they made it to the firehouse, or...
Yeah,
is it too
I
much
can
to ask?
I can do that. What's the current threat, I may ask? Is this like kind of spirit rising thing happening all over here, or is it just like this one instance?
Oh, the undead?
Seems like there's a lot of them then.
Yes, they have taken the
going
city.
off of that.
The council, they've declared a curfew because
Martial
of the
law.
undead. They have not been entering homes for the most part if they are well barricaded.
Right. Interesting. You know, funnily enough, I haven't messed with much undead yet, but I got the capabilities to do so. Let me speak to my group, and we'll see how we all feel about it. I know Bezlok will be happy because he's just got like a treasure hoard.
Yes, what do you guys say? Would you not do that as well? I know you've already slain our dragon.
I wasn't listening to any of it. I was just climbing up the dragon's back. I finally get to the head, and you hear, me cast Booming Blade again. And
Joe's just below you. She catches the head as it falls.
yeah,
Bezlok, we gotta go save some people from a firehouse, and there's a bunch of undead in the way. You in?
I'm barely hanging on to one of the spikes off the neck. Like, can we come back and skin this after?
Yeah, we gotta come back here for the horde anyway.
Oh, hell yeah. And I slide down the dragon's neck back to the floor and land, and I call Boo Boo back over and mount up, ready to go.
Crawl, that good with you?
Yeah. I got nothing else going on.
I don't know if undead's really your thing. It seemed more like demon adjacent than anything, but
More. It's yeah, adjacent. Yeah.
With the group of you... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mordecai, I'm interested in your answer because it seems like you have the most knowledge on the subject.
And actually, let me jump in real quick as far as Mordecai's knowledge, too. I moved you guys to a map of downtown Omnis. And Mordecai, you're familiar with Omnis because you studied here for a long period of time under Amaranthe. And in fact, you recall that Amaranthe's study is, an alley or two away from the firehouse, just around the corner. down a stairwell concealed just behind a fish cleaning station. It's kind of a nondescript door that you would only know led to a study or a library if you had been there before. And you know that this study also contains great knowledge that might help you on your journey. If you're able to make a side trip, that might prove beneficial.
I'm going to say this, whispered towards Reynold. We are sitting on a hoard, much greater than gold. You understand? There's books and knowledge here.
Here?
Yes. And I think it'll be of much use to us.
Like temple here, or like Omnis here?
DM, this is within this temple, correct?
So if you look at the map here,
or would it be close by?
Yeah, I have displayed, here's the temple, and here's the firehouse. And if you go over to the far right image, you see the firehouse just a little bit bigger. And it's within these alleyways here, these apartment buildings that have like small shops beneath them. They're, 2-3 story high buildings. And you know that the entrance is a stairwell here. So, and the temple that you're in also includes a vast library. So if there was confusion on that, yep.
Okay. It isn't within the temple walls, but it's nearby and it's on our way.
No, that's
so should you decide to provide aid in finding the search party, this is something that I think would be a key instrument in our victory.
That's kind of whispered to Mordecai too. I was like, look, man, when I did that magic show back there to bring people back that were like dead, like we couldn't get back.
Where your god came and saved everyone.
I kind of did that myself. So does that make me like a cleric anymore, or is that like a sorcerer thing, or?
Wait, like you were a conduit for your god's power?
A conduit for my own power.
That came from your god.
From me. I didn't feel a god necessarily. Bahamut wasn't there.
What?
I don't know either.
Where would he be?
I don't know. Anyway, so I
don't think gods take restroom breaks.
Like, I kind of have to do this now because I have to like step it up and become a god or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna do this. I would like it if you join me.
Hey, you guys gonna make out over there?
I can't. He has a mask on.
Or we gonna go kill some undead?
Let's do that.
Listen, I'm with you.
Cool.
Whatever you choose. But I would very much like to get my hands on her treasure hoard.
All right. Everyone's good for it. Any good ways, easy ways to get there, like rooftops or alleyways that aren't filled with undead? I don't know. Seems like you haven't been outside in a bit, so I don't know.
So there is this map provided to you by Perth of the city, and it gives you a layout. You can approach the firehouse several ways. You know that right next to the temple there's a large museum with a small or a large grove of trees above it, and then of course there are the 4 apartment buildings, one of which houses the study of Amaranthe, and then there's a train station below that. There are these system of tracks, otherwise there are streets. And the firehouse is surrounded by a reservoir, a small reservoir of water. You've been warned about the, undead roaming the street. So taking a largely circuitous route seems kind of out of the question. So I've provided the kind of the larger depiction of where the firehouse is, so that you can decide whether you want to kind of try to approach from the north or through the apartment buildings, up the tracks, kind of whatever you guys have in mind there.
Well, my original thought is that we get to the rooftop of this temple, and then Mordecai, you still have your flight thing, right?
I can make a couple people fly.
You could still do that thing where you just like float into the sky, but you can't really move around a bunch. You seem to do. You can still do that, right?
I can also make you fly.
Right. My initial.
It depends how far.
So the initial theory is that we get to the rooftop, we tie a rope to you, and then we just kind of use your levitate thing, and we kind of just push you across to another rooftop, and then you tie the rope
like
down.
An anchor.
And then we kind of just like shimmy across the rope across the rooftops.
Well, my ability does lock me in place.
We can't move you?
No, in terms of like height wise.
Right. Bezlock is like getting a headache and he starts marching towards the door.
From my understanding of it.
Okay, all right. I can also do like cleric stuff once.
How about we go in the streets and smash undead face?
I mean, they're undead, right? It can't be that hard to kill.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, we're just gonna go fight some.
So I mean, that's a cool idea. I did provide this whole map, and the scenario of planning is probably wise. So why don't we, Bezlock has his own idea. That's fine, but I don't think it's wise to abandon the plan necessarily.
Wait, what's the plan?
Take a rope, tie it to Mordecai. He flies up slightly with levitate. We push him horizontally to another rooftop. He goes down. He ties it off, and then we just kind of like use it as a tightrope to get across. Although I'm in scale mail and I'm very heavy, so I don't know how that part of it will go. But as terms for moving without attacking undead, that seems the best way I could figure. If you guys got plans, I'm willing to hear them.
You guys, that sounds ridiculous, but Joe approaches. That is a wild plan, but I do want you to succeed. Please, Bezlock, take this. And she hands you an amulet with protection from undead.
Okay.
Oh, that's nifty.
If you can't use it, maybe one of you can. Bring back, please. One of my cousins is there in the firehouse. You might recognize him. So I really hope that you're able to find the search party at least.
So it's an amulet. What's the item called?
Yes, it'll provide protection from undead. So it's been enchanted with that property.
All right. Well, I can.
Now we can walk in the street.
I can channel divinity.
It'll grant that to whoever the wearer of that item is.
Oh, gotcha.
I can do channel divinity, destroy undead, which is that like up to 30 feet, anything that's within and fails the saving throw dies if it's like a lesser undead.
So why don't we just make you?
I can
really
do
hard
it.
To hit.
I can do it once.
Well, we can call all of the undead to like one area, have them surround you, make you really hard to hit,
What's the saving
and then
throw?
use you as a bomb.
What's the saving throw?
Well,
Because this is a good way to dead Bodhi real quick.
let's see. The saving throw is, I assume, wisdom. That's divine power. Hold on. Here we
Undead
go.
have like a 4, right? Yeah.
Guys,
make-
wait, hold on, guys. Please use in-game knowledge. When you're coming up with these plans in character, that's a pretty abstract, line of thought.
So I can
Pull it
do
together, guys.
this.
Come on.
I can do this. I think I only do it once so far because I only got a little bit of energy left, and it's not like it stays with me. Because if that was the case, we would just move through the crowd. It's just I do it, it happens, it's done, and then there's just a bunch of undead around me.
Is it? Are the streets like crawling with undead, or is it like there's some out there?
Joe is there. I wouldn't travel more than a block, because as you go, then they come to you. But if you move fast, I don't know. Maybe you'll make it.
See, the thing is, we got to bring back some people too. Which, if it was just us and it was just a quick in and out, then that'd be fine. But we got to get a group going.
If all is well, they should have defense of the firehouse at least. Otherwise, there will be no one to rescue. Forgive me.
Reynold,
Yes.
do you have any sort of protection spells that keep things away from you or hurt things?
I do, in fact, have one. But I also have another spell that it's similar to the one I was describing, except it's constant and it doesn't like immediately destroy them, but they get really hurt if they stay next to me. Which, if we go along with the plan of making me hard to hit, and then I have that spell active,
Yeah.
and I kind of just wade through.
I like the rooftop idea.
Right, but we're also incredibly heavy, so I don't.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm wearing a suit of armor. There's no way.
Can we put? Hold on. I don't think any of us have tried this yet. Bezluck, can you get in the bag of holding?
No. I'll die immediately. I'm a living thing. Boo Boo can get in.
I could have sworn living things can get in bag of holdings. They just can't stay in there for long. Because if that's the case, we could just pop you in, pop me in, because we're not the most agile and light people in the world. And then they carry us in a bag across.
What if I gave you?
Not comfortable with that. Danger.
I could do like a giant eagle, fly you over there.
Oh.
You can summon a rock.
You can summon a big bird? Or you become the big bird?
Nah, summon one. Like I did with the bears.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many? Just one or a few?
I could get 2 giant eagles, probably. Probably muster up 2 at a time.
And they stay for a while?
Yeah, but like I could do the rooftops and the sneaking and stuff. Like I'm fine. I'm a lot faster, and I'm not as clunky as you Metal Gears over here. No offense, it looks good on you both.
I appreciate you didn't say short. Thank you.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
So how far away is
Well,
the firehouse? You said it's like a quarter mile.
Imagine like 2 city blocks.
Oh, so it's like a couple 100 feet.
in that case, I could just fly you all.
I could be there in 6 seconds.
I was gonna say we could just jog over there.
So if you guys want to break it down into turns of full movement, it'd probably be like 4 full turns of movement to get there.
Here. How about
30 That's 24 seconds.
how many people can you make fly, Mordecai?
Okay. I can make up to 3 people fly.
Okay. And Gordon,
Now, I was gonna say we could just run across and hope for the best. In the worst case scenario, I do have fireball and a couple other spells that can maybe open up a path for us.
Davis, doing that math is fine in your head, dude, but try to translate it to something Bezlock would understand. Because, has anybody timed themselves sprinting across the city and clocked it at 24 seconds? I mean...
No.
So, I'm just saying, like, let's try to,
Yeah.
So you could probably, get there in a half a minute to a minute is a good estimation.
So we can run it and encounter undead, or we could have you cast fly on the 3 of us. Can you also make yourself levitate with that as well, or does that just cancel it out?
I can't do it all at the same time.
Okay.
But I do have levitate, and I also have my familiar. He can fly me across, but just not very quickly.
Here's the idea I propose. Since this is a rescue mission after all, we have to come back with more people than just ourselves. We take your fly spell, you put it on us, and then one of us carries you to the location, and then Bakral, you summon your big eagles, and then we just kind of ferry people from one place to the other enough times, and hope that does it. Because there's a firehouse, there's got to be a rooftop access there somewhere, and they can just get to the roof, and we can just kind of fly them in and out.
Ooh, how about this?
Yeah.
That's my best plan.
Yeah, no, it work. I mean, I can't keep the animals up like that forever, but if nobody interrupts me or messes with me about it, I can usually hold it for about an hour or so.
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
That should be plenty of time to get a few people out of here.
That'd be a really good distraction too.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's that too. Bezluk, can you... How strong are you, Bezluk? Are you like... You lift?
Not
Or is it-
very.
It's just your suit does most of it?
Yes.
Uh,
I was just given this amulet that makes me immune to damage from the undead. How about I'll meet you guys over there while you fly around?
you could do a diversion so they don't see where we're going, coming to and fro.
When we met at the dam and I saw you guys flying in, I looked over at my drow friend and I said, "That is the craziest shit I've ever seen. You will never find me flying. I will see you guys at the firehouse stairwell."
All right. Sounds like we have our plan.
All right.
P-Crawl, will you be summoning the giant eagles then?
Well, it sounds like the plan was that we were going to go over there and then we were going to summon the eagles from there to bring people back, right?
Forgive me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
I could probably
I-
carry somebody, maybe Mordecai.
Well, I think maybe should I maybe go with
Bezlok?
Yeah. I just don't know if I want to leave him down there by himself, you know?
I guess we could have Bezlok.
boo-boo.
You could step outside Bezlok for like a minute or so, and we'll see how well you do, and then we'll.
I have a protection from. I cannot be injured by normal undead. Like I'm completely immune,
All right, he seems pretty confident.
and I have a sun sword.
I'll be okay.
Bezlok, you'll become a legend.
All
I'm
right.
sure.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, let's get to the roofs.
Best luck,
The
guys.
roof,
It's
then, I
fine.
guess.
Yes.
So from the roof,
So-
I'm going to cast a spell, correct?
if there is
Yeah.
roof access. If there's not, we can just
Okay.
step outside and then do it.
So I'm sorry, Davis. This will basically give those creatures disadvantage against Bezlok
Oh,
for attacks. Let's see.
are they able to see invisible?
Good question. I hope not. That would be quite formidable.
I hope not either, because that's my card in the hole. Just in case.
Okay, so we've got Davis and P-Crawl on the ground with Boo Boo too, and then Reynold and Mordecai. Is somebody's flying? Is that? I'm sorry.
We're gonna go over there. Mordecai's gonna cast fly.
Wait,
Picrawl's
Picrawl's going to go with Bezlok,
Bezlok.
correct? So in that case, I'm going to do it early, because the spell lasts up to 10 minutes.
so he'll have the option at least.
That way you have fly on you if you need it.
So who is Fly cast upon?
Awesome.
That would be Picrawl, me, and Reynold.
Okay.
That gives me the fly speed 60 feet with that, right?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Even faster. You can
Okay,
kind of
so-
stay in the air and just shoot bow.
When you
Alright,
guys
so
choose your ground route, you can go, past the museum, then up the tracks, or through the apartments there, or you can go, through the forest and the tavern to the north of it. So you'd be looking at either going above or below, kind of. One through the forest, one through the streets.
I'm gonna try to go more towards the south to try to get to the library that I know of.
Okay. And to stop by on your way there. Okay.
Yeah.
We're meeting here.
The firehouse would be all the way here, and
Where's the library. The library.
The one that he knows of is like within these apartment buildings here, kind of a secret library.
So that's where Peakrol and I are meeting the party. Got it.
Yeah, we're meeting at the firehouse.
Not at the library.
Yeah, and I'll tell the other two as we're splitting. I'll be like, all right, I will since I can fly a little bit too. I'll meet you on the roof at the firehouse when we get there. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll provide. Yeah.
Well,
Let's go.
All right. So right before we step outside, I pull out a flask and I drink down a potion.
Reynold goes over to you and says, "I hope you do well in this." And he's going to cast a Shield of Faith at 2nd level. So now you have even more AC.
Holy
I'm
shit.
casting protection from evil and good on myself.
I'm also gonna go to Bezlock and say, I hope you do well in this, but I don't have any spells to test on you.
I'm good to go, man. I'm so ready.
Good wishes.
How much AC do you have? Is it like 25 or
I
something?
was built for this. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Wait, how
Truly.
much AC does Shield of Faith 2?
Yes.
Nice.
I'm at 23.
Oh my god. Give me some. I need it.
I think you'll be fine.
For how long does it last? 10 minutes.
23 and with the disadvantage,
Oh my.
I think you'll be okay.
And so the group of you rush outside into the streets, having prepared yourselves thoroughly, right? Everybody's ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, it is dark. There's not been light for 47 days now. And the streets are quiet. Mist hangs there. And you hear shrieks howling in the distance as you trot down the street, just moving quickly. And let's see. As you approach the rail tracks, your feet begin to crunch upon the gravel. And will you all make perception checks for me, please?
This is like Bezlock's like single player mission.
No, Pickrell's coming with me.
He's in the sky though.
At 25. No, I'm not in the sky right now.
P-Crawl is on the ground with Bezlock, and then the two
On
of
the ground.
you
I
are
have-
like flying behind, right? Or keeping pace with?
I don't know. If Mordecai wants to go ahead and get to the library first, I'll go with him.
That's 19.
Okay. Very good. So then, Reynold and Mordecai, as you kind of come to the junction in the street, you can go ahead more quickly than the others, and you see the cluster of apartment buildings ahead in the darkness. And as you do, you see also figures on the rooftop. One of them stands up and notches an arrow quickly, letting it fly. And will everybody please roll initiative?
This is about to be a very confusing fight.
That's a 14 for P-Crawl.
Good
15 for me. I accidentally hit it twice.
old 4 for Reynold.
That'll be a 20 for Mordecai.
At least somebody
And
gets
are
it.
you guys able to see the map?
The black square. Oh, wait, no, there it is down here. Yes.
Oh, yep.
I see it.
Okay, so where it's blacked out, these are buildings, walls. Looks like doors have been barricaded and windows have been boarded over. So these are basically impenetrable buildings, or it would take a good bit of effort to get into any of these. So you're kind of like walking through these dark city streets. The tracks are displayed there on the ground as well. And I would have... like as pictured, the group of you just slightly ahead. I'm sorry, I need to switch the the light on the tokens real quick. Reynold, what's your dark vision?
60 foot, I think.
Mordecai, what's yours, please?
It's going to be the same, 60.
Okay. Bezlock, do you have dark vision?
I do, and it is also 60.
Thank you. And P-Crawl?
I don't technically have dark vision, but I do have the goggles of night, which give me 60
right.
feet.
Okay. Okay. And then do you guys have control over your tokens, or do you need to drag your own tokens out?
You got it. Oh no, I have control.
We're good.
No, I can move mine. Yeah.
I can
Okay,
move
cool.
Mordecai's.
And the archer
I can move
is,
yours.
is here on the roof. And let me see what I can do about having you guys.
I'm sorry. Where was the archer at again?
Yeah, so you wouldn't quite notice it, P-Crawl, until you see perhaps the arrow fly through the air. But it will be on this roof up here.
Okay.
So that gives you vision of the roof. I'm sorry, let me... my apologies. Pull out these tokens real quick. And everybody's rolled initiative. Beautiful.
Yes.
I'm gonna run and grab another drink while you're getting the tokens.
Okay, Bezlock the Insane, you're up first. You're on the railroad tracks here. Did anybody shout out the what they saw here?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's just a single arrow.
Nothing's happened yet. The archer has just notched an arrow on the roof. So Bezlock, you actually haven't seen anything yet, as you're kind of like trotting up the tracks here, trying to keep up with those flying overhead.
I just so before we got outside, I cast Expeditious Retreat, giving me the ability to dash as a bonus action. So I will move my 30 feet straight, and we're heading north, right?
Yes.
On the map. Okay.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, and then I'll take my dash action, and I'll just keep on going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boo Boo, I will drag onto the map. He's 30 behind me. He's coming in behind. Cool. That's it. That's the end of my turn.
And then Mordecai, you're up next.
Do I see who shot me? Or who shot
So,
towards us?
yeah, I'm sorry. Nobody is shot yet, but you do see two archers here on the roof. They've notched back their arrows, and they're pointing straight at you, Mordecai and Reynold, as you fly.
If I have visual on them, do they look human or undead?
These are heavily cloaked figures. It's hard to say. Do you have vision of them?
It's still blacked out for me.
Oh, the whole map?
My vision is basically a cross,
Oh, okay.
not a circle.
Dang, I tried to
I
add
can't see them.
vision to that. I'll have to just remove the dynamic lighting barrier. I thought if I put your token on the dynamic lighting layer, then...
Now I can see them.
Okay. People on the ground cannot see that, okay?
Okay.
So I don't have a way to split that.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna hold action on Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna scream down, put your weapons down.
Okay, next is P. Crawl.
All right. Well,
Gonna let a gnome outrun you?
P. Crawl is going to.
No wonder you're keeping up with the flyers.
P. Crawl probably would have heard Mordecai just then, so that's going to catch his attention, and he'll turn around and see basically where Mordecai is pointing towards, and he'll take that as a cue. And since Bicrawl does still have fly on him, he's going to go ahead and use that 60 feet of flight speed. And I still can't see where they're at. Can I? Are they within 60 feet? Can I get to them with that?
P. Crawl, you're on the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. You're trying to fly into the air? Is that?
Yeah, I'm trying to fly towards where Mordecai is pointing at.
Sure.
Holding his
and
spell.
these rooftops are about 30 feet tall, so you can fly forward if you have that capability. Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, then I'll just take a straight diagonal shot towards where the rooftop where these guys are at.
Yeah, just measure across the two-dimensional plane for your distance traveled.
Yeah. So I'm not sure where they're at, but I guess I can get to there. Oop. Oh, it's not letting me go past. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, now I can see them. And I lost track of how far I was. I think that was about where I was. That was 60, about right
Yes,
to the
that
right
was 60.
area.
Yep.
Okay. All right, and as I crest over the rooftop, and I see that they have their weapons drawn and pointed at Mordecai. Well, do they look undead?
You're right up close to them, no more than 5 feet away, and no, they don't seem to be undead. These are archers. Perhaps these two are elven.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'll just fly up like right in front of them, and just sort of like hold my hands up. Like, whoa, it's all right. We're just passing through. We are alive. Beating hearts. Air in the lungs. We're fine. Please don't shoot my friend. He looks weird. He's not. Well, he is a bit, but not like that. It's fine. We're all right.
You're alive, right? For now, at least.
Come on, don't make us kill you.
P-Crawl, will that be all from you?
Just tell her that we just killed a freaking dragon.
We just killed a freaking dragon. P-Crawl will. Oof. No, I don't want to do anything too weird. He'll just draw a scimitar and hold. He'll hold an attack action in case they. Actually. Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay, after P-Crawl is Reynold.
Hey, I fly up. Don't do this. Let us leave. Look. I'm like a holy man. I'm a cleric. This is fine. I'm flying. Sure, it's a little weird, but all right.
Extra for the holy man.
I'm gonna take that as a nefarious act.
That is.
Yes.
Now we have to kill him.
Yeah,
now
it seems like a bunch of
they're
bounty
bad.
hunters. Yeah.
Does that trigger my held action?
Not yet. Reynold, what do you do, my friend?
Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna go ahead and fly up close to this person, this archer.
The cleric starting the fight?
Yeah,
All right.
I've had a lot of people come after my head. This is nothing too unusual. I'm just gonna take a a couple swings at this. You guys hear that dog? He's going crazy. We're gonna go swing a couple of times with my warhammer. 16. Okay, we're gonna 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I get a second swing as part of my attack action.
Okay.
Warhammer again, 24.
Ooh, that'll hit.
All right, 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my bonus action to swing again
Okay.
my Warhammer
All right.
for 15 bludgeoning damage. Or not, 15 to hit, sorry.
15 will hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. 15 will not hit.
Okay.
To murder this.
Ignore that damage then.
Okay.
And
My
I
apologies.
stare him in the eyes and say, "You don't want this. Leave." And that'll be my turn.
And this archer seems trained in some fashion, at least, as he, tries to parry your blows, but is unable. Drops his longbow as you just land firmly, kind of on the edge of this building, I have them displayed as stone, but they would be like thatched rooftops with a stone perimeter along the tops of these buildings. Not meant for people to be up here, really. It looks like the only access point is kind of like a trap door that you would, open and climb probably down a ladder or very steep stairs. Nonetheless, what was an archer drops his longbow and pulls his short sword.
Uh-oh.
You want a tango, and whips his blade twice at you. 18 to hit.
Miss.
And an 8 to hit.
Miss.
And he seems frustrated as he looks at his blade, kind of, side-eyeing the longbow on the ground. His friend steps back, walks to the other end of the roof, and at this point, before he moves, actually, these hostilities will trigger the held action of Mordecai.
All right. So I'm gonna let loose a little bit, give them a little bit of their own medicine. I'm gonna form my Eldritch power into arrows and launch it at the guy who pulled out his sword.
Fair enough.
So this is going to be 3 Eldritch Blasts at a plus 11 each.
Okay.
You want to tango.
Do you want to tango? Because I love to dance.
Really, we have so much in common. 26 hits. 14 will miss, and 18 will hit.
All right, so that's 2 hits, and he's also going to be launched 20 feet.
Okay.
They get him off the. Oh.
That's the plan.
Yes.
So that is 21
Okay. Very
damage, and he's going to be launched 20 feet.
Okay.
Did they fall into the alley? Tell me.
I'm sorry, the other one was further away from
Yeah.
range. They were not pushed far enough away to get pushed off the roof. 20 feet puts him right on the edge there. He's just lingering, holding on, just barely. And that is Mordecai's triggered action. And now the archer steps back, switching his aim to Mordecai quite quickly. And he takes a keen look at you before making this attack. And we'll add a D10 to that attack roll. 19 to hit, Mordecai?
That'll hit.
Okay. And you'll take 9 damage from the first arrow, and he lets fly another arrow. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And you'll take 8 damage.
I'll take it.
And the archer shouts, all hands up, quick, in the sky! And from the other rooftops, The near one, you can see two shadowy figures stand and take aim. Also at Mordecai, they're going to all fire at you here. The first 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And you'll take 7 plus 5, 12 piercing damage from the first arrow. And he quickly loses another as this volley flies at you. That'll miss, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
the next, he aims carefully and will a 21 hit.
Yes.
And for 11 damage. And then quickly, a fourth arrow flies at you with 10 to hit.
10 will miss.
Okay.
So that's like 8 Constitution saving throws.
It's a few.
I think I'm about to fall.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Go ahead and start with those if you would then.
Okay.
But more arrows will fly out of the darkness as well.
How many Constitution saving throws is that?
How many times did you get hit?
Let's see. Sorry, I have to.
I think I hit
Okay.
4 times.
Just start with 1.
2,
And probably have to roll 4, I think.
3. Okay.
Hit 3 times.
3.
Looks like they're all going to be these
no.
10s.
It's 4 times.
Okay.
Okay.
So 22.
Hey, that counts as 2 successes, right?
Good try.
9.
9 will
I'm
fail.
gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna use Devil's Own Luck on that.
Nice.
16 to save.
that's-
Okay.
So that's 2 saves, and that was my only Devil's Own Luck. So
I can add 5.
A 12.
Hey,
Save.
12. That's a save,
one more.
and 1 more.
I'll add
7.
5. I'll add my intelligence modifier to the save.
Okay.
So that's another
that-
12.
Okay, very good. A
A
save.
flash of genius.
Ooh.
Bezlok just notices all these arrows piercing Mordecai. Okay.
Hold up, I still have to take the damage. I've already taken the first 2. Let me subtract the last 2. That was okay for 11 and 12.
And as Mordecai is quite far away from some of these archers who stand, they are going to take aim at Reynold.
3.
And another volley of arrows flies at you, Reynold.
Oh, goody.
And with a 16 to hit for the first shot.
Miss. My AC is 19.
Okay, then a 13.
Miss.
And then in 22 to hit
Hit.
for 8 damage. And a 10 obviously will miss. Yeah, and there are 2 more archers on the far roof that take aim at you, Reynold, also.
Hey, get away from me.
18 plus 10 will hit.
Hit.
The first arrow for 9 damage. And another miss. And a 14 plus 8, a 22 to hit.
Hit.
That my
And-
buff that fell off.
For
Yeah.
7 damage. And then an 8 will miss. And several arrows just pierce you, Reynold, as there seem to be 2 archers on each of these rooftops. Bezlok, you're up next. Here you are in the streets.
Okay.
Above head, you see all these arrows flying.
Yeah. So where did I see the second volley come from? Like I'm looking up as I run forward. Was it over? It was over here somewhere.
Yes, on the rooftop to the far right. Yeah, further down.
Okay. So as I see the arrows, coming down, I as I'm running, I slap a button on my belt, and spikes come shooting out of my sabatons, and I immediately turn and run up the wall of this building.
Okay.
You have to let me up there though. And then I look around. Do I see
Let's see.
the perpetrators?
So you
Great.
see there, and then you kind of see the far rooftop. It's very dark out, and some of them kind of you can't quite distinguish in the darkness farther away.
But I get a sense that they're in this direction somewhere.
No, I'm sorry. They're over to the right. Over to the right.
Oh, is that? I would have seen the arrows come up there.
Yes. Yeah. I'm
That's
sorry. I
from
was
there?
confused as to why you're climbing up on that roof. I thought maybe
I
you had
thought they
something
were
else in
shooting
mind.
from across the street. Yeah, sorry. No, I wanted to run to wherever they are. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Good
So
drop
you would
me
run
there.
down either to this rooftop or to this rooftop right in front of you.
Yeah, the one where the second volley came from.
Okay, that would be further, basically just further back, as you
Yeah.
saw, kind of,
Can you
taking a
move my
very
token over?
huge arc. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So. Okay. So, yeah. So I run up, and then how tall is the building?
30 feet.
Okay. Oh, it's 30 feet up.
Yes.
Okay. So then I am like 5 feet off the ground. Boo Boo comes charging in, and just like he's looking for the most structurally sound part of the building, and comes to a stop. And I'm making a huge racket as I am, threatening these two. If they shoot again, then they'll have to deal with me. And I'm, like I said, making a huge racket.
Okay, and you can kind of actually see one of them kind of slumping over the edge as he had been blasted back by Mordecai.
So this isn't the alley. I was gonna run into the alley and slay him.
Yeah, the alley would be like that dirt path there. Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
You told me he wasn't in the alley earlier.
He's not. He's on top of the roof, hanging over
Okay.
the edge slightly,
Okay.
so you can see him up there, like 30 feet up.
Okay. That's it for me. I'll
Okay.
be up there next turn.
Next is Mordecai.
You said these buildings are made with thatch and stone, correct?
The walls are stone, and the ceiling is made from wood planks.
You don't say. Well, isn't that helpful?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not our neighborhood, right?
Do you know that? Do you know that fireball happens to light anything within its area on fire?
Oh God,
I'm-
we really are going to
I'm
be
aware
war
of that.
criminals. This is where it actually begins.
This place needs a good.
Are you aware that I, on certain occasions, happen to enjoy casting a certain spell?
I'm 30 feet below, so if you're gonna hit the roof with
I would like DM for everyone within a 20-foot radius of that area to make a save. A
Get all of them
dexterity save.
and not Bezlock.
no, I'm below. I'm
Not-
30 feet
he's-
below.
He's 30 feet below. He wouldn't be hit. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, by the DM's own instructions.
Then we've got 4 dex saves from these guys.
Oh my god, they're about to get
Oh,
risk.
have mercy.
23,
Fireball.
13,
Fireball.
19,
Fireball.
15.
19.
Okay, so then 2 of them will save.
Okay.
They half damage, yeah.
So that's going to be 10d6.
It's still going to be like lava damage or something like that.
Roll 10d6.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful. So that's going to be 33 damage, and everything that is not being worn or carried is lit on fire.
One of these archers just is taken in flames and leaps off the roof, and just there's a thud as he hits the ground, slain.
Was it a meaty thud?
What's that? And the wooden roofs also erupt in flames around the archers, and so do whatever arrows might be leaning against the walls rather than in their
Quivers.
It's a quiver where you store them?
Yeah, quiver of
okay.
arrows. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
And that would hit both buildings, correct?
Yeah. The rooftops of both of these just erupt in flame. And Reynold, the fire is before you, a great conflagration. Next, is that all for Mordecai?
I'm going to go ahead and try to use my movement to get a little bit more cover, at least from the other building. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move this way. Ooh, it's not letting me.
Man, I hope it rains soon.
Oh, what? It seems like I lost control of my character.
Where do you want to move to?
Basically, I want to move towards the right to get cover from the other building at least. Yes.
30
and
feet
I'm gonna,
is your movement?
And I'm also gonna use 20 feet to go lower to try to be below their line of sight.
Okay. Will that be all?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Next is
you didn't like
P-Crawl.
getting shot
I didn't like getting shot. It wasn't fun.
300 times.
I'm sorry. Next is P-Crawl.
I think you're muted, Chris.
There, you're good.
No.
No, you're not.
Come on, man. Get your mic working, man.
I thought I heard your key click, but
No.
I can't hear you.
No.
Whose bird is going off the chain right now?
That's Joel.
Is that your bird, Joel?
Yes, I'm so sorry.
It's
Don't
all
be
good.
sorry.
Saying
hi.
I have two now,
By
so
the
it's
way.
even worse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
By the
upgrade
way-
but downgrade.
By the way, whoever drew these flames, oh,
They love talking to each other.
beautiful.
Can anybody hear me?
There we
Yeah.
go.
what's up?
Yes.
Welcome back.
All right. Oh God, what are we playing?
So everything is on fire. It's
Yeah.
very bad.
Part of
I
a
see
plan,
that.
trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, P-Crawl was just about to land on that roof, and he's like, "Ooh, maybe not." And so instead, he's going to go from where he's at now, and he's going to go ahead and do his little teleport trick, 10 feet back.
Oh, nice. I'll do
Oh no.
Oh wait, hang on. Are these guys even alive anymore?
Yes.
One of them
They're
was slain outright. The other three,
The other three are still up. Okay.
they dove out of the way, but yeah, they're badly burned.
Okay. I'm just gonna start taking pop shots at them. So I'll go for this one that's right up here close first
Okay.
with my longbow. 14.
That will hit.
That will hit. Okay.
Wait,
cool.
I'm sorry. I'm going off memory. I don't have it pulled up.
All
I
right,
don't think
DM,
14 hits. I thought that missed
I forgot-
last time.
I forgot to say also, if I slayed one with the fireball, I also gain temporary hit points.
My apologies. 14 will miss.
Of course he does. Okay, no worries. Another teleportation, another 10 feet, and another shot at this one over here. Why not?
I'm trying to delete.
There we go. How about 26
26 will hit.
for 12 piercing damage?
Okay.
And then since I attack twice, two different targets, I get a third attack. So we're going to go back to this one that I missed a minute ago.
Okay.
with a 19.
Hits.
All right, there we go. And that is 12 points of damage.
Very good.
And that is going to be my action. Or, excuse me, that's going to be my turn.
Okay. After P. Crawl is Reynold.
All right. Am I able to get into melee with this archer without being set ablaze?
Yeah, you can do that if you walk along the edge of the roof. Yep.
Okay. I'll fly on over with my flight stuff. 20 feet, so I got 40 left if I need it. I'll come right up. It's like, you should have just not done this. It would have been a lot easier. And he is just going to swing his hammer into this guy's armor as hard as he can 3 times.
Okay.
1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack. Wow. All of those were horrible.
You even got some War God's Blessing or something for that?
No, I'm saving
Nah,
it.
you don't want to waste it on that. Yeah,
So,
never mind.
3 misses.
If.
You're on fire. That's why I don't want to hit you. Yeah. That'll be his turn. What a horrible turn.
And he quickly...
See it.
Let's see. Sorry, I want to put it on the map layer.
There you go. You figured it out. Just got to look the one on top.
Okay. And the one archer kind of staggers back, Reynold.
Oh, where are you going? Come back!
You'll get a hit in it after all.
Come back! It's fine.
And sorry, I'm noticing on the stream all of our images are frozen. That's beautiful. Let's see.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Do we have ridiculous looking faces?
David's is fine.
No, mine was working.
Oh my goodness. Okay. There we are.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey.
Ew. Okay, my apologies. He stumbles away. You can make an attack of opportunity, Reynold.
Ah! 19.
Hits.
Okay.
Hey!
That's good. 15 bludgeoning.
Okay. And as he kind of staggers back, badly burnt, still has his longbow in hand and a quiver of arrows. He looses 2 at you.
No, projectiles, my worst
Can
enemy.
I try to give him disadvantage by Boo Boo like ramming the building with his head?
It's
That's why he posted up right there with his battering ram.
It's you can certainly try. Have Boo Boo make his strength check, please.
Okay. Let's try it.
Is Boo Boo a strong bear?
He is a strong bear. He's the goodest boy. Oh.
Okay, it causes a loud noise and a brick is, chipped off of the building, but it's not really enough to shake the foundation in this case.
Okay.
Yes.
It was worth a try.
So from a 19 hit, take 14 damage, and then a second arrow flies. A 16 will miss. Across from you on the roof, the other 2 run, and as the fire swells and grows, they look nervously behind themselves and just kind of move along the edge. Down below, they see Bezlock. They also see Reynold across the way, though. I'm going to have one of them is going to take their shots at Reynold as they kind of nervously look about the expanding fire upon the roof. And a 12 plus 17 to hit.
Miss.
And the second shot, a 9, will miss. And the one behind him kind of crouches and takes a careful shot at Bezlock with a 19 to hit.
It's a miss.
With 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Barely.
Get it? Because he's got a bear.
you'll take 10 damage, and then the second arrow comes. These archers are quite skilled. A 10 will miss, I'm sure.
I swat it out of the air.
From across the way, as the rooftops have erupted in flame, Reynold and Reynold, you're the last person with a high vantage point. Is that right, or does P. Crawl also?
Well, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm still in the air.
Okay.
Bezlock's about to.
Okay. And you see across the way a volley of arrows coming at you, Reynold. 4 arrows shot your way.
Ah!
And the first, instead of a 10, is a 20.
Yeah.
I meant to roll 4 times, I'm sorry. So, and then for damage, a 15 will miss, right?
Yes.
Okay, from the first arrow, take 5. And then from the 25 to hit, take 6 and 9. Just 9, excuse me. And then a 20, will that hit?
Yeah.
And you'll take 6 damage from that.
Ah! Stop!
And then even through the fire and over Reynold, more arrows are shot at P. Crawl.
Bring
This
it.
is from
where,
the right.
Where are these arrows coming from?
From the rooftops to the far right.
Ha! One of those missed.
Okay.
Take that.
And the
Get off
first
the
hit,
roofs.
you'll take 17 damage.
Okay.
The second hit, you'll take 17 damage. And for the third hit, you'll take 7 damage. And you see that these dark forms just, just out of your range of sight, they seem to disappear, throwing open 2, large trapdoors, and you hear the clanging behind them as they slam shut, and the archers on the far rooftop in the darkness seem to have fled. And the fire expands, getting ever nearer to you, Reynold, starting to pose a bit of a threat as it's adjacent to you immediately. Next is Bezlock down on the street. You hear screams echoing through the stone corridors, and from around the corner to the north, you see just a horrific visage flying swiftly through the air. It shrieks as it's heading towards you. And Bezlock, it is your turn.
All right. Is this thing in the air?
No, it's moving across the ground quickly, but it doesn't seem to be traveling on foot.
All right. So use my bonus action to move Boo Boo to my side. And I can see both. They can shoot at me, right? So I can shoot back.
Yeah, you can see them. They're on the edge of the building to avoid the fire.
So I aim up at both of them, and I take my crossbow off my shoulder and aim up, and the bolt glows silver as I pull the trigger, and I cast Conjure Barrage.
Okay.
One of these. Here it is.
So I'm looking for dex saves on the bottom save first and the top. 21 and then a 13.
Okay, so this one, wait, is that the damage? Did it already roll? 9
It did
damage?
roll with it looks like, yeah.
Wow, that is the absolute worst roll I've ever seen on that spell. All right, so one of them takes 4 damage, the other one takes 9. And then I start running up the wall diagonally, and I stop right here.
And this ghastly creature that has moved into the streets with its focus on you just kind of cocks its head sideways as you climb nimbly with the ability of a spider.
Yep.
Okay.
And I stop right in front of him between Reynold and yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and that's it. That's my move.
Okay. And next is Mordecai.
Seeing that I still have my fly up, I'm gonna fly up 20 feet to get visibility on them again.
Okay.
And
Very good.
and I'm gonna shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts at the one that's nearest to me to try to shove him into the flame.
Okay. Go ahead.
I do hope you still like the tango. I've got one more dance saved just for you.
Somebody tango.
Mordecai, the guy who said that died. He's dead already.
It's another guy.
It's a different guy. Yeah. No,
They all look the same to me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think that's the point of a uniform.
So that'll be 3 Eldritch Blasts at +11.
Okay.
And I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm shaping the Eldritch energy into arrows, just
Okay.
trying to hit them right back with what they hit me.
Very good. 3 hits.
Revenge does taste so good.
So
And
not
in
gonna be
addition to the
cold.
damage, he's blasted back into the fire. Okay. 14, then 6.
wow.
Oh, that's
Bad roll.
Wow, man.
That's okay. That's a +1. That's like
I rolled under 33%
Look.
damage on my spell.
that's
pretty angry.
two
Yeah. Roll
2
20's been
ones and a
atrocious today.
D10. That's 2 ones and a D10. That's not terrible.
Cast into the fire, the archer shrieks and then is silent.
Ooh.
Horrifying.
I hope he's okay.
You did.
Probably not.
I'm sure it's probably fine.
And Mordecai, will that be all from you?
And then I just slowly sink right back down to where I was before.
Okay, next is P. Crawl.
Okay. P. Crawl is going to take a bit of a reserved round because he just got the crap knocked out of him. So he's going to have to find this thing. I have a thing. I just saw it. Here we go. Okay, so for my action, first of all, I'm gonna fly just sort of straight up about another like 30 feet or so. I'm going to use Tireless for my action to give me some temporary hit points. I have 4 temporary hit points. I'll take it though. And then I'm going to... Oh wait. That's an action too. Okay, crap. I thought one of those was a bonus action. No, I guess not. That's fine though. I'm still gonna do that. I'm just gonna fly about 30 feet up. I'll take yeah, I already said I was going to do it, so that's what I'll do. I'll just use Tireless, and do that. I don't really have a bonus action thing I can do right now. Oh yeah, I do. You know what I'm going to do for my bonus action? I am going to cast Planar Warrior. I'm sorry, guys. I had something planned, but I didn't realize they were both actions, and it threw my whole thing off.
No
I was
worries. my
gonna
friend.
use Planar Warrior on this round just to put that charge on my on this guy on the far corner here.
Okay.
Okay, and then that'll be it, and I'm done for reals.
Okay. After P. Crawl is Reynald.
On your guard! And Reynolds is just going to fly past the fire. And is going to fly over these guys and land on the corner of the rooftop with them. And is going to start laying into this archer on the bottom that's cozied right up to Bezlock, and is just going to try and slam his warhammer into him a couple of times.
Okay.
Hopefully it goes better. 23, 17, and 26.
3 hits.
There you go.
That is 26 bludgeoning damage. I just start laying into him like, your arrows suck!
And he
Man,
falls beneath your hammer,
All right.
defeated.
Alright, kill. I looked at the last archer, I was like, you can stay up here, you can go down there with whatever that is, and I just point towards the weird wraith on the street.
Yes. And as you do, another of these wraiths appear at the other end, behind P. Crawl. It screams and shrieks, cast eerily across the buildings, echoing in a confusing manner. And Reynald, is that all from your turn?
Yep, that's all I can do.
And the one that had cocked its head at Bezlock's agility flies up easily next to it, next to Bezlock, that is.
Yes.
Ben's looking at the character sheet, trying to see if he can do anything else.
And the creature flies past quickly. Bezlock, you can make an attack of opportunity. And a 14 will hit.
Wow.
Takes 15 damage.
And as it flies past you, it disappears into the building, moving through the wall itself. And next is Bezlock.
Also, everything attacks me with disadvantage if they're undead. All right, so
Thank you.
Bezlock finally gets a chance to attack something. This whole fight he's just been on the ground wondering what's going on, and he is pissed. And he walks up to this last well, I guess it's not the last one, but to one of the last archers, and doesn't even say hello, doesn't anything, just swings for the fences.
17 hits.
All right, takes 17 damage, and then he comes back on his backstroke, trying to lop the guy's head off.
28 hits.
And take 22 damage.
Nice.
Bezlock then runs along the side of the building and starts to head towards where the other arrows were coming from, but he's like off the side of the top side of the building.
On the side of it, like moving,
Yeah, like
crawling across
Spider-Man.
it. Okay.
Yeah,
And
then
oh, sorry, go
Boo Boo's gonna come around and start chasing after.
okay.
Finally catching up.
All right, we could talk. Let's get off of this burning roof.
Hey.
The archer says to Reynold.
Hey,
And
Bezlock. Bye, Bezlock.
Next is Mordecai.
It's just it didn't kill the. Wait, the elf didn't get a opportunity attack?
Oh, against you?
Yeah.
It's still wielding its bow and arrow, so I would say no.
Oh, damn. I was kind of hoping that it would, but okay.
He actually seems defeated in spirit and ready to bargain or barter or beg for mercy even. I'm sorry, Mordecai, go ahead.
Seeing this thing in front of me, you said it's a wraith?
I did not.
Okay. I thought I heard that. My mistake. Regardless, if I see something there, and I saw one, well, I didn't see what was happening on the other side, from my point of view, so I don't know what this is. But it doesn't look human, does it?
No, this it does not indeed. It seems to be just a echo of a human,
Okay,
looking
in
like a
that case-
ghost.
Ooh. In that case, I'm going to try to submit it to my will, as I have other spirits.
Okay.
First step is always the same. You have to beat it down. I'm going to form my Eldritch Blast into chains and start whipping it. And that's going to be 3 Eldritch Blasts at him
Okay.
as they form chains that try to attack its spirit.
Okay. All 3 hit.
Ooh. Really? That's the third min roll that I've done on this. Oh my. Okay, there you go. That's slightly below average.
Nice.
Yay, I'll take it.
Okay. Still some hefty damage. 24 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that then I'm gonna use my fly speed to get some distance between me and that thing because I don't know what it can do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go straight up 60 feet.
Okay. Straight up into the air.
Yeah.
And after Mordecai, next is P. Crawl.
All right. P. Crawl is going to use his action this turn, and I am going to give myself a 3rd level Cure Wounds because your boy is hurting.
Okay.
So that's going to be his action. He's going to stay floating up there while he can for now because he's literally at like nothing. So
Okay.
Sorry,
How high in
DM.
the air do you picture yourself? The rooftops are 30 feet.
Yeah, I was about 35 feet up initially when I first flew up there, and then I said I flew another 30 feet up, so we'll say 65 feet.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna stay there for now.
Okay. After P. Crawl is Reynold. Here you are on the rooftop, the archer begging for mercy.
Sorry, DM. I forgot to say that creature gets pushed 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Is
I'm
it 20
gonna-
or 30?
It was 3 hits.
Oh, it's
30.
for each. Forgive me. Gotcha.
10 per, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and can I try to attempt to disarm this guy of his sword and his bow? I have
You can.
three potential attacks. Does that take an action or anything to do?
Yes.
That's fine
I'm
if so.
rusty on the rules on it, but you can make some kind of like opposed strength check or something like that.
If he's surrendering, I mean, he was begging for his life. I can't imagine he'll be giving much resistance. I'm like, here, give me that. We'll get off
could
this
certainly.
rooftop.
So you wish to try to disarm him.
Yes.
Okay, you are able to do so. For a second, he grips his bow, but probably just because it's a precious weapon to him, and he releases it to you, and releases his sword belt too. Let's get off of this roof.
I take both of them and I holster them. It's like, hey, since you did it nicely, I'm not going to throw this in the fire. Let's get off this roof. Mind if I carry you real quick?
He stammers as you lift him into the air.
All right, here we go. And I start flying him over to Bezlock.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly him down. I'm gonna land next to Bezlock on the ground here, and I'm just gonna say to him is like, "Hey, this guy's with us for now. Don't worry, we can make sure he's loyal later."
And
so
I'm sorry to interrupt.
And we can deal with this guy later. Just don't kill him now, all right?
And you can see the firehouse ahead on the left. Your destination, at least. Where you thought you might be headed. You can see the corner of the building, and you can see just the faint outline of a large, garage door. And will that be all for Reynold?
Davis, you're muted. And
Oh, there we go.
as a I guess I'll ask him real quick. Is there any of your friends around that are going to shoot at us?
I think you heard their door slam. They're inside now. Look out for those windows there. He kind of points on the second level. It might take them a minute to get there, but he points out holes in the wall. Please, now, let me go.
No, you're coming with.
Oh, come on. I told you to look. I gave you information. It would be fair.
No, look, this is more than fair. All right, I'll fix you up. You'll be good and all that. All right.
Damn you. He moves to run and sprint away.
I shoot him immediately.
Knock him
Well,
unconscious.
You are adjacent. You could make an attack of opportunity against him.
Bam.
I do go to swing
Like-
on him, and I'm trying to do non-lethal damage.
Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. A 14 will not hit, and 18 will hit.
Okay, this is non-lethal. This is 12 bludgeoning.
Ugh, he grunts and falls unconscious on the floor.
All right, Bezlek, I can Geas this guy, and he'll be on our side for 30 days.
I swiped for no reason. I'm 25 feet in the air, glued to the side of this building. So
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I was.
yeah, I wasn't thinking.
It's hard to
either.
imagine sometimes with a top-down view.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
No wonder you missed.
There
Yeah.
you go. And so, Reynald, will that be all from you? Or I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm
that was the archer acting,
Yeah.
provoking that. P. Crawl, here you are, 60 feet in the air, looking at the streets below you, and you see one terror blasted back by Mordecai's magic, but it comes quickly, and you see it emerge through the walls of the museum next to you, and it is quickly at your side. And then you see another fly from the building to your right and below you, and they emerge, both of these terrors surrounding you.
Cool.
Yes. And
I
as they move
have to
in,
know.
suddenly they slow and grasp out at you, their long, thin fingers trying to find purchase. Oh, come on, a 7,
That's a miss.
and a 9.
That's a miss.
That's nice. That's real good.
Sound, please.
Yeah, it's real good.
They stand there shrieking at you as you dance in the air, I suppose. A lot of dancing this episode, huh?
Stop.
Okay, and wow, that was fruitless. And Bezlock, you're next. The fire on the roof above raging, starting to lick over the edge to where you were climbing.
So as he's chilling on the wall, all Reynold can hear is a very tinny sounding poem coming from above him, and so all you hear is spider gnome climbing on the side of your home. Here I come, bite your face. Walking on walls like it's outer space. Spider gnome, undead's home. And you just see a frigate take off down the side of the building, and Boo Boo is ever in his wake. And then I reach the side and I stand on top. Do I see across? Can I open up my view a little bit?
Oh, yes. One moment. And you'll actually see an empty rooftop despite those tokens being revealed. Let me delete those.
Lucky archers.
Yeah, they seem to have vanished. The hatches on the roof closed.
Okay. I would like to. You said it's very thatchy roofs.
It's wooden planks.
Okay, I am going to shoot.
God.
I'm going to shoot a firebolt into the thatch of this roof over here,
Okay.
lighting it ablaze.
And it too erupts in flame. The third building's roof on fire.
Yeah, and then I end my turn
Alright.
right there.
Okay.
So are we
Right.
just becoming like terrorists now? What's going on?
You say that
We
like
gave
this is new.
we gave them every opportunity not to attack us, and instead they shot 1 billion arrows. So now
I mean,
I burned down
they
their
started
homes.
it.
I hope
Yeah.
they live there. Next
they
is
hurt,
Mordecai.
They hurt me. They hurt me, so I killed all of them.
Nobody lives here. The streets are full of undead.
That's a fun, anyways. I see my friend being attacked, but beneath me, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So if I have line of sight on these things, I'm going to target the same one I hit previously
Okay.
with the same chains made of my magic,
Okay.
and that's going to be another 3 Eldritch Blasts as I scream, "You will serve me, or you will die by my hand."
Ooh.
You will learn to love it.
Oh, a crit and 2 hits.
Nice.
Gonna do some damage.
So that's 18,
Okay.
That crit though.
6.
Nice. Okay.
Very good, very good.
Very on target, very on brand.
It's on brand, I guess.
10.
And 10.
Solid. Okay.
So that's 16 and 18.
Okay. Will that be all for
Ye-
Mordecai?
Do you push him into a wall and like through it?
Actually, yes, he's going to be pushed another 30 feet away from me.
Into the flame.
Okay.
And I'm going to scream to crawl, "Run." I don't know how long I can hold him off.
20, 30. Okay. Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
And next is P-Crawl.
Okay. P-Crawl is going to use a bonus action to mark this guy in my face with my planar warrior feature. And then I'm going to swing my scimitar at him for a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Okay, good deal. Okay, then I'm going to use my favorite foe ability on him as well to mark him for that. And then let me roll all this damage here.
Ooh.
Okay. So it's
Jesus.
Just 28.
28 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
That is pretty big.
Then teleport it across, and use my second attack. I think both of these features are just for one attack. I'm just double checking to make sure they're not for the round. I can't remember. No, favorite enemy I'm concentrating on, so that's still up. Okay. Planar Warrior is only for one attack.
Yep.
So I'll take that off. All right. Attack number 2. Hiya.
Oof.
22 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah, he gets more hits
Yeah.
after that.
Jeez.
For 17 points of slashing damage.
Wow. And you sense this entity's energy start to fade.
Okay. That's really cool. I am still very close to being dead. I get a free disengage with my mobile feat, so I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just shoot 60 feet straight up in the air.
Did you... Oh, you have to attack 2 different targets for a third attack. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I have to attack 2 different targets. I didn't do that this round.
So that will provoke from this creature.
No, I don't provoke opportunity attacks. I have mobile feet.
Oh, thank goodness.
No!
You shouldn't have rolled, Ben. You shouldn't have rolled.
Waste my crit.
False crit.
Save that for the next one.
Will that be all from P-Crawl?
That is all from P-Crawl.
Okay,
Man,
Reynold,
that's
you're
scary.
up.
I'm gonna yell to Bez like, Bezlock, can you make sure Boo Boo takes care of this guy and so he doesn't die?
The unconscious one?
Ah.
You'd have to put him on Boo Boo's saddle.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna drag him all the way over to Boo Boo, and I'm gonna slop him on over into his saddle,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go.
You gotta get out of that fire.
I'm on the ground currently, right next to Boo Boo. I'm gonna go up 40. I'm gonna go over 5 feet and then up 35. Oh god, this is so hard to do logistics wise. Okay, instead I'm gonna take 20 feet of movement, go over, put him on Boo Boo. Then I'm gonna go 40 feet over from there. Do I have line of sight on this undead creature?
Yes.
Okay, all right, a lot to do, but we got there. And then I'm going to cast as my action, Sunbeam at 6th level.
Oh.
It's a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. I assume I have enough range to get to him.
Yep.
And then he needs to make a con saving throw.
Okay, and it's just at the end of your line, about 60 feet up.
Yes. So you need to make a con save. I'm going to hit you with the power of the sun!
Okay.
And then
7.
it's going to take 6d6 damage.
68.
Oh, sorry, 68. You're right. And then he's going to be blinded.
Okay. I don't know if that's going to come into play.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
17 radiant damage.
And the creature evaporates
Wow,
in
that's
the
a
light.
Be gone!
gone.
That's a bad roll.
You showed him the light.
Those were D8s or D6s? Yeah, 68. Wow, that is a terribly low
That's
roll.
a bad roll, but we got there. It did enough, and and it did its job. Now it'll be my turn.
And now bright light is shedding 30-foot radius, dim light for an additional 30. And it is sunlight. That is key. And this creature far away from you, 30, seems afflicted just on the range of the light that you're exuding, Reynold.
Oh no, I didn't realize this was a part of them too.
And the creature is below P-Crawl and moves quickly, disappearing into the building. But first you hear it chants words of magic, and one of the archer that had fallen off of the roof and died in a violent thud rises from the ground, far away, looking its eyes. It staggers forward and is clearly undead.
I am on the ground for the
Should have
count.
chopped its legs off.
From now on, just desecrate all the bodies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of an issue with that, but like I said, we'll get to it.
Figure it out as we go. We figure it out as we go. It's fine.
Okay. Bezlock's having the best time of his life. He's lighting this whole neighborhood on fire.
Yeah.
He's never been happier.
Hey, we're right next to a firehouse. It'll be okay.
Yeah. That is a little ironic that we're going to the firehouse after setting everything on fire.
We're gonna save him and be like, hey, can you do your job real quick, actually?
And the creature runs quickly up, invigorated by some supernatural force, and it tries to strike at you, Reynold, as you peer around the corner. 12 will not hit.
Get away from me.
And next is Bezlock.
All right. Bezlock, really doesn't like it when people attack him after he's just killed the dragon. They're keeping him from skinning a real dragon. Like that. This is all shenanigans. Everything else is just like he's very upset about it. He doesn't want to be taking part in anything that isn't doing that. And so, and then now they're shooting at him. And then they went into these buildings. No, hell no, no. He's gonna shoot the thatch on this building.
Man, good thing
Lighting
we
it on
dangerous.
fire.
Hard to miss the roof. You'll hit
Yep.
that. Yep. 21 to hit.
And then
He erupts in flame.
and then I turn over and I say, "The firehouse is over here. Let's go." I jump up. I climb down the roof. I use my 30 feet of movement to make it to the ground.
Okay.
And then Boo Boo comes and he finally makes it with what's his nuts on his back.
The archer.
Yeah, you got to move that token.
Okay.
And that's it. That's it for Bezlock. He has a maniacal look in his eye.
All right. And next is Mordecai.
So I saw that thing running into the building that's on fire.
Yeah, it just disappeared, flew straight through the walls.
I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. In that case, I'm seeing Reynold over there. I'm gonna use my movement to close the distance with him.
Okay.
So that'll be 60 feet of movement to get as close as I can to Reynold.
Okay, very good. And next is P. Crawl.
P. Crawl is going to. Okay, cool. Yeah, I see Reynold down there in trouble as well. I'm going to use my 60 feet to swoop down to right next to this thing, and I'm going to. No, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an attack.
Oh, double swing.
Hits.
So 22 to hit.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna put a favored foe mark on it, and that'll give me okay. What was that, 17 points
Okay.
of damage? And then second attack on the same guy. 27 to hit
Hits.
for 16 points of damage.
And your magic sword defeats this ghost, this undead abomination.
I cast such a high level spell and I gotta use it once. Is this how you guys feel all the time? Sucks.
That's how I feel when I roll all ones on my fireballs.
And P. Crawl, you've eliminated this new threat, but you hear the same howling of the undead and the familiar visage of one of these ghostly figures emerges around the corner, rushing into the fray as well. Next is Reynold.
It's time to go.
I'm gonna fly over 5 feet down, 5, 10, 15, and I'm just gonna shoot a beam at this guy.
Okay.
Using my action, so I need a Constitution save. Big on. Spell save is 19. It's a okay.
13.
Yes, he's gonna be very hurt. Get out of here! Leave us alone. It's going to be 29 points of radiant damage. He is blinded until my next turn. How's he faring?
The creature shrieks in agony and whips its head around, looking at you, Reynold.
Oh, a little too bright for you, huh? Well, I'm going to leave, so see ya. He's going to go 5, 10. And he's just going to take the rest of his movement. It should be like 35. And just get the rest of the way over.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn.
Okay.
Come on, we gotta go.
And Mordecai, you sense something chill move past you, but through the wall, and on the rooftop where another had been slain. Suddenly, one of these undead staggers and falls off of the roof right next to you, Mordecai.
Mordecai in the air.
Oh, my apologies.
I forgot
Mordecai,
to
you
say,
see the creature.
I should
sorry?
still be above. Sorry. I should
Yeah, you're
still
way
be
up in
about
the
60 feet, yeah.
Okay. Pete Kroll, how high are you? You're also 60 feet, right?
90 feet, I think. He's so high up there.
The creature looks around and staggers through the fire along the edge, falls off burning and lands next to Reynold, then gets up, and the magic essence of this creature strikes at Reynold. 12, not going to do it. Okay.
Stop! I'm like the sunlight. You hate that. Get away.
Next is Bezlock.
So Bezlock sees that Reynold is being attacked by some force and goes into... Let me see 1 second. No, he just he runs back. Get to the firehouse, and then he strikes out with his sword, missing the first strike. Coming back around.
15 hits.
All right, for 21 damage. And then. As my bonus action, I'm going to bring Boo Boo over as well to make his attack.
Okay.
And he puts his forehead up against the guy in 14.
Hits.
All right. And how do I roll that damage? Oh, there it is. Okay. Does 8.
Boo Boo makes the second kill on this guy, defeating the spiritual entity.
Let's go! And then I end my turn.
Kill.
Okay. And after Bezlock is Mordecai. And you fly above these burning apartment buildings. You begin to hear shrieks from inside. Go ahead.
Yikes.
I'm gonna... Okay. You said I hear screams from inside?
Yes.
Do I see a door or a window where they would be able to come out of?
Doors and windows have all been barred and beams affixed to them.
So does it seem like they're locked in there?
Yeah.
In a way, it does. It would seem that way.
I'm like, all right. Oh.
Problem solves itself, I guess. This is horrible.
I'm gonna make a generous offer to this creature that I see below. The same one I made his friend. Serve me or perish by my hand. And the whips come out again. The chains wrap around it and squeeze. As I cast Eldritch Blast once more.
Wow. Okay, all 3 hit.
Wait, even the bottom
excuse
one's
me.
the crit one.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat block. The 12 will miss.
The 12 is a crit one.
Yeah.
So that
So,
should miss.
Yeah.
Auto miss. Yep.
Bad's like, it hits.
It hits. They all
Don't
hit.
look into it. It hits.
All right, so that's still better than my average. I'll take it.
Okay.
Not bad.
25.
Will that be all from Mordecai?
And he's going to be pushed 30 feet away. Or, sorry,
Oh.
20. 20.
Okay. Very good.
Serve me or perish by my hand. And I'm going to use my movement, to try to move towards the library if I can.
Okay. And that would be, you would know, in the alleyway here between buildings.
Okay. So, I'm going to move that way.
Okay. And then P. Crawl, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I was gonna go after this guy down here, but sounds like Mordecai's kind of got dibs on that, and I don't want to interfere.
You know what? I share. It's not mine. It's ours, right?
You told him he was gonna die by your hand, and I don't want to be rude about that.
You feel free to soften him up for me.
Who's this over here? Is this one still over here? What? I forgot about it. I don't know what's going on with them.
Tiny Archer. Tiny Archer is unconscious on Boo Boo's back.
That's who that is. Okay. I forgot about that. Okay. Then, I guess I'll go after Mordecai's buddy. I should be able to get to him. Where's he at?
If he's out of your sight, then he's out of your sight.
He wasn't.
I think he
out
might
of
just be
sight
beyond
ago.
your reach. Yeah, he was pushed back by Mordecai's magic.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I know what direction he went to, though.
Yes.
Okay. It was this general. I guess this could. Okay, so I'm going to use my 60 feet to get me right to the edge of it. Crap. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna pursue. So either way, I guess. I'll come my 60 feet. Oh, okay. Now I can see him. So there's my 60
There you
feet,
go.
and then I'll use my 10-foot teleportation to get right up on him with my attack.
Okay.
Do we want to do another planar warrior on this guy? Has this one been? I don't remember. Has this one been hit? Does he look damaged at all?
Yeah, it's hard to say. He's already undead.
Fair point. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the planar. No, I'm not gonna do it. All right. Scimitar.
A 17 will hit.
All right. We're gonna mark him as our featured foe. And ooh, damn. Take 17 points of slashing damage.
The creature perishes.
All right. Now I'll turn around and look at Mordecai as it's slaying. Like, oh, I'm sorry. You told him you were going to do that. I didn't mean to. That's my mistake. My mistake. Got a bit overzealous.
To be honest, it seems like there's more than one. I'm sure there'll be another chance.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll let you get the next one then, right?
I got the next one.
Right.
And as you're saying that, P. Crawl, please make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay. I think I get advantage on those. I do. Telepathic insight. Fat lot of good it did me though. That's a 10.
Suddenly you feel as though you've lost control of your body, and you throw your sword to the ground, dropping it, and your arms splay out, stretching wide. You will be incapacitated, and you do not have control of your body.
Okay. Can I say anything or anything like that, or is it just I can't do anything?
You have your awareness, but you don't have control over your body. Okay. So that I would think that would mean you can't do anything, essentially, in being incapacitated.
I gotcha. Cool.
You really do want to tango.
Can I? Oh no, you're too far away. I can't even help you.
And next is Reynold.
Mordecai relayed the library information, right? Of where it's loosely located.
Yeah, I thought so.
Pretty sure I lit it on fire.
Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna go try and help him get whatever he needs from it before it's burned down to the ground. Okay. I don't know anything about Pakral or what's going on. I'm gonna look over to Bezlok and say, Bezlok, I'm gonna go help Mordecai get some weird demon stuff from his old mentor. You can come along if you want. The building is gonna be on fire.
I know, I lit it on fire.
All right, yeah.
Those elves retreated inside.
Yeah. He's just gonna move.
Where's P-Crawl?
He's somewhere. I don't know. He went to go fight something, I'm sure.
Get inside. I'll meet you at the library if it's not aflame when I return.
Okay, I'm gonna go and basically get this cross action.
Okay.
Mordecai, where am I going?
And you see the stairwell down ahead on the left. That's on the floor level, not on the roof. And you kind of see that, and that's the place that Mordecai had described. So, sure enough, there it is to your left.
Okay, I'm going to take an action and dash, so I'm going to get another 60 feet, and I'm just going to go straight down and just start exploring what I got. 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm flying down this staircase with my shield out in front of me. Mordecai! I'm coming to help you!
Mordecai's just watching from overhead. Like, what in the world?
Mordecai, where are you?
Okay. And you rush down the stairwell, and you come to a fish washing station. There's a hose and a lot of fish guts down here, and it leads to a drain. And there seems to be a closet at hand.
That's that closet. I go over and I try to open the closet.
The door is locked.
I try to smash through. Well, I can't. I use my action.
Okay.
A door.
And the fires on the rooftops spread and grow.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just gonna look at this door then. That'll be my turn.
Okay. And next is Bezlok.
So I see those two fly off, and Pickerel, you're still like a gajillion feet in the air, right?
Roughly, yeah.
Okay, you're like 100 feet in the air. So I run down the road, and I look up, and I have 60-foot dark vision. So and there's light in this area from that spell, right?
The light comes off of Reynold.
Oh, okay. I should be able to see. Okay,
You can see him faintly because you know of his location.
And I holler at him, and I get no return, anything back. So I start moving a little bit closer, and then
what do you holler?
Just his name. I'm trying to get his attention.
Okay.
Can you just release this extra token to me so I can just drag it along with me?
Oh yeah, no worries. So just to kind of try to get his attention, or
I'm trying to. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but can I see that his body is contorted or being weird? Is he showing any outward signs of distress?
His arms are stretched out wide, and he's dropped his sword.
Oh, that is quite distressing.
Yeah.
So I I essentially I punch Boo Boo in the head, which I know sounds weird, but
Oh my
it'll make
goodness.
sense.
Okay.
It'll make
Oh my
sense in a
God.
second.
You
One
like
second,
some
guys,
I gotta
okay.
check the. Oh no, never mind. I
we
do
follow
not punch
PETA?
Boo
Boo
Boo.
Boo.
I did not punch Boo Boo in the head. It's 30-foot range. I thought it was 60.
Okay.
So never mind. What do I have? I don't think I have anything that can help you, bud. I'm looking. He looks like he's in distress. I will cast a booming blade, and then I will take a defensive posture. I'll just sit there
Okay.
waiting.
And holding your booming blade to attack anything that may come adjacent.
Yep. Anything that comes towards me, yeah.
Okay. After Bezlok is Mordecai.
I'm gonna use my movement to get into the library if I can.
Okay. You have a key. And you can fly down to the bottom of the stairwell where Reynold is, and you can pull out your key and have it ready for use to open the door on your next turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold it out for him.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I was gonna smash
You're
this
kind of
cabinet
rushing
down.
to him.
I'm assuming because he's in front of me, he got there before I did.
That makes sense.
Damn. That would have been sick.
Okay. After Mordecai is P. Kral.
All right, let's see here. We are going to. I'm still just floating around, right?
Like the Blair Witch
yeah,
Project.
Forgive me. Yes, you are. Okay. Yeah, you look at Bezlok, seeing him coming for you. He's trying to help you, but your body carries you away, and you begin running frantically down the street. What's your move speed?
Flying.
Oh, thank you.
My speed right now, because I'm flying, is 60.
Wow. Okay. You'll just begin flying down the street well above. Sorry, I keep forgetting the elevation. Flying down the street, out of control.
Sorry, sometimes it's spell malfunction.
Did you do a saving throw to try to break it?
I did initially. I don't know if I get another one for my turn.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I closed the. I'll inform you here quickly.
That's all right.
I'm assuming
The gang abandons Picraw to go get knowledge and books.
Sounds about right.
We gotta hurry, Mordecai. The books are burning.
The books.
Okay, I'm sorry, Chris. You're. It looks as though this spell is
Am I
taking
done?
effect fully.
That's all right. That's what it is.
He's just T-posing in the sky, just flying around.
And next is Reynold. As you're at the bottom of the stairwell, Mordecai's giving you the key, hopefully for this door.
Give me that, and I just start putting it in the lock and trying to get it open.
It's a key. It's not.
I got to jimmy it a little bit.
The door flies open easily.
Oh, okay, all right.
You have to kind of step through fish guts to get in, but inside is an ornate study with finely decorated woods, different crests decorating the crown molding above, and you see several bookshelves and a large desk here in the study.
I take the bag of holding that we got originally, that we have on us, that Jules was carrying, and I plop it on the floor in the middle of the room. Mordecai, we're going raiding, and I start taking books off the shelves and start like shucking them into the bag because I don't know what to bring because I don't know what you already have.
Okay.
And I'm just looting this entire study for everything I can, not even just being specific about things.
Okay.
Because I don't know what to look for.
This is the way.
And next is Bezlok.
All right, so I just see I just see them like go flying.
T-pose away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take the dash action Oh no. I'm gonna. I guess it does the same. And I'll be in hot pursuit. So I'm gonna bam and then bam, and then Boo Boo will make it 30. And I see him. I can see him now.
You see him in the air. Yep, he's flying quickly away from you.
Okay. Oh man. I got nothing. All right. That's and then as my action, I'll hold a booming blade ready to go.
Okay. Next is Mordecai. Reynold has entered the study just before you.
So I have a handy haversack,
Very
and
good.
I also have a working knowledge of this library, as I've studied
do.
here before.
You know
Would
this
I
place
know-
well.
Would I know the section relating to undead creatures?
Yes, you would, and you can also make an investigation check as you look about, trying to find some of the more valuable books. You're not the only one who used this study or library, so books aren't always where you would expect them to be. But you do know that you'll be able to find books of value. If you can have a little bit of luck with your searching here. So if you would make an investigation check, and you can find the book related to the undead that you seek outright.
Okay.
And you can have advantage on this investigation check. I said before I saw the results.
Okay. Thank God.
And
I thought because you're very familiar with this library, this study, you've been here, countless times. So I would.
Can I, as a reaction, give him guidance?
Oh goodness.
Oh God.
You can give him guidance as a reaction. Oh my gosh! So we're working off an 11. Okay.
Oh
The
man.
D4.
It's not.
And
good.
you can't tarry here long because the undead obviously are just wandering the streets.
All right, that's
Okay.
a 14.
A 14. Okay. Oh, okay.
My form of guidance is just taking a
Wish I could
book
help.
that I think isn't important, and I just fill it with holy energy. I just chuck it at his face. It's like, Mordecai, we have to hurry.
That was priceless.
I don't know. I'm not a scholar.
Okay. You find some powerful magical scrolls in addition to books that would be helpful in teaching you about dragons, namely, and the undead, as you have found. But these powerful magic scrolls you find, I will tell you quickly, an investiture of flame, investiture of ice, and investiture of wind. You know this is a 4-piece set, but you can't find the 4th piece. I don't know that you'll have time to look for it. And I'll put these in the chat. And of stone. And then in addition to that, will you please do me a favor and roll 2d6s?
Ooh.
Oh, we're taking fire damage now. We're just
This is
burning
how
in
many
this
miles
space.
away.
Just-
This is how many miles away P. Crawl has floated by now.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to scry him later.
He's like upside down in the air.
This is
Guys.
Okay.
Yay, my lower roll is finally coming in handy.
So you'll find a level 1 spell scroll and a level 2 spell scroll.
I take it all back.
I know, I'm sorry to counter like that. And they'll be at random from the Warlock spell list. I don't have them chosen, and so I can pull those up for you because actually right now we will end the adventure for tonight. Here we'll pause on Mordecai's turn. Next up is the possessed P. Crawl. Wow,
floating
things have
away.
taken a turn here. You guys had the kind of pulled ahead of the threats, but wanted to slay these undead creatures, and things have taken a turn for the worse, with Picrawl becoming possessed. Luckily, Bezlock has sight on him and kind of an understanding somewhat of what's happening. Reynold and Mordecai, of course, finding the riches and the knowledge within the library.
The last thing I
Pretty
wanted
interesting to sum up.
is as I came to a stop and turned, I picked up his sword, his scimitar. So I already added it. I already added it to my inventory.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Good game, guys. And until next time, check us out on our Discord at the Heroes Era, on Twitter at the Heroes Era, on Instagram at _Heroes Era, and our YouTube page is like Heroes Era and some numbers. We'll start building our library on there so you'll be able to find it more easily and readily by searching. But that's where our library is going to be. It'll be on YouTube and it'll be on Twitch. And pretty soon we should have all the back catalog episodes pretty much caught up. I just have some minimal production to do, and then just the time of them actually uploading takes a little bit of time too. But anyways, that's all. Until next time, the adventure continues.